Hey everybody, I've got an incredible force to show you today. It is my favorite by far. I call it the gravity force. And it's recently been my go-to card force. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to give the cards a couple cuts and shuffles. And I'm going to have you, the spectator, select any card by just touching one. Alright, so let's say you touch this card right here. Alright, I can ask, you change your mind, I can go a little farther. So this card maybe, or this card. So basically you're just going to select a card. I'm going to show it to you. And you can see, I haven't looked at it yet. I'm not holding any breaks. And just by looking into your eyes, I can see that your card was the Six of Spades. So like I said, this is my favorite force, and that is for the simple reason that it doesn't look like a force. It looks like I'm having a spectator select a card completely freely, and really, I know exactly what the card they're picking, because it is a card force. I am forcing them to pick a previously selected card. So let me show you what it looks like. One more time, I'm just going to give the cards a shuffle. Alright, and I'm going to have them touch any card. Alright, so let's say right here, they want this card. Alright, show it to them, and right away I can tell that they selected the Ace of Spades. Now how did I do that? I did that by using this force, the gravity force, and I use gravity to help me out. That's why I called it the gravity force. So basically I'm going to start by shuffling up the cards, and I can do that by just riffling my thumb down the side of the pack, just like that. And when I do that, when I get to about halfway, I look at this card. So I look at the Queen of Spades. So I'm going to go down to about halfway. Alright. Look at the card without the spectator notice. So just glance at the card. Then I'm going to shuffle it, making sure that I put that card that I just saw, the Queen of Spades, down first. I'll shuffle the cards. I can do a cut. Although now that I know what the card is, I want to do a false cut. But from the beginning, if I didn't have the Queen, I could do some real cuts. But anyways, I have my card located. I have it on the bottom. And now I'm all ready to go. I'm going to take my right hand, if you're a righty, left if you're a lefty. My right hand, I'm going to put my fingers on the bottom, so touching the bottom card. And I'm going to take my thumb and put it on the top. I'm going to hold it just like this. And I'm going to tilt it so it's perpendicular to my left hand. And by doing that and easing up on the pressure that I am applying with my right hand and lifting up the two cards, the top and bottom cards, will kind of slide off, you can see. So by doing that, I am taking the bottom card, the Queen, and I'm separating it from the rest of the pack. So I'm going to do that motion, so ease up the pressure and kind of let the rest of the cards fall onto my hand. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to start rotating it to the right so that it becomes parallel with my left hand. So from perpendicular to parallel in one motion, just kind of like that. I'm going to do that. Okay, keep it like this. So now that I have the cards like that, you'll see. Alright, so I have this. I start rotating. Now I'm going to take my left hand and start fanning the cards out just like that and pushing with my left thumb, pushing the cards out. And if you'll see underneath, I still have it so it looks like all the cards are being normally fanned out, except I have the Queen, my selected card, on the bottom of everything, and I have that separated. So I'm going to continue to push off. When they do touch a card, it's important to say touch a card, not take a card, because that will defeat the purpose. You're going to say touch a card, so they'll touch right here. I will separate the left pack. I'm going to take it and square it up, and you can see that here's the real card they selected, but here's the card I'm going to force. I will tap, 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 and while I'm tapping, it'll push their card that I'm going to have forced. It'll push that to the bottom, and I'll show their card, the Queen of Spades, and they'll think they just freely selected that. So one more time, a bit faster. I'm going to take it in this grip. I'm going to get it to the bottom, have them touch a card, pull out, tap it to square it, show them their card. So basically what you want to do, you want to have their card, whatever you want to force, on the bottom. So once you have that, you need to memorize that, of course, and you can go right into it. It's very fast. All you have to do is do this motion, and that's the real secret to it. You just want to get that motion down so it doesn't look too obvious. So the faster and more fluidly you can get that down, the better. So, have their card, and you can tell right away that they have selected the 7 of hearts. It's a very useful force. I use it all the time. If you have any questions about this, just comment. I'll be happy to answer. Remember to like Tags Magic on Facebook and follow me on Twitter for important updates. Today I will actually be updating Facebook and Twitter about the date for contest number 3. So if you want to find out before everybody else when contest number 3 is, remember to check out Facebook and Twitter. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.